We're back on the Mass Appeal show with Eslam the comic, who is trying to do my job today.
No, I am not.
In so many ways.
You know I love you to bits and pieces, literally. I'll be here all week, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. And we're also here with Sally, who is interning with us from Germany.
What city?
Oberhausen, actually, in Nordrhein-Westfalen, which is northwestern Germany. But to say some cities which are more known, I could say it's close to Düsseldorf and Cologne.
So you must smell really well because you're near Cologne.
Yes.
Right.
She answers questions just like you.
Right.
She answers them like you.
Right. You say one word and she goes off. Are you my sister from a different father?
Maybe you're related. So
no, she's pretty. I'm not.
When we were talking earlier about how you were very influenced by Robin Williams, and Sally was saying that that's very interesting, and you wanted to elaborate something about that.
Well, I was more curious that when you mentioned you were, what triggered in your mind to say that? I mean, do you follow Robin?
To be honest with you, I haven't seen every movie with him, and I actually could know more about him, but when I was a child, one of my favorite movies was Jumanji.
Right. That
was a really
wacky
cool
movie, huh?
Yeah. And I really loved these videos with him when he met Coco the gorilla.
Yeah,
Did you see that
I saw that one.
Really sweet.
It's really heartwarming.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like meeting. It was just the two gorillas meeting each other. Because he was so hairy. I don't know whether he's mean hairy, but Robin, I swear to God, he had something in him.
Yes.
And I don't think he'll ever be.
He was a really good guy.
I actually went to the Bay Area the day after they splashed his ashes on the water.
Okay.
I had to pay respect.
Yeah.
He cost me a Southwest ticket, Southwest Airlines. And but I just had to go and pay my respect because I was not in the close circle of friends that would just attend the private funeral, but I had to be part of it somehow. So I found out where the ashes were spread.
That's
and I just touched the water. Knowing that I'm close to my idol, my mentor, my god, sort of.
Yes.
God of comedy. So
he was really one of the best.
He made it okay to say everything on the stage.
Right.
And for an Iranian to say everything on stage, you're pushing the envelope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're a sort of a closed society. We talk.
Sorry, it's a bad thing.
Right. So, what do you think about Mass Appeal show without Massa's voice in it?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
That's funny.
So, is that what you do in your Thursday night open mic show? Do you encourage people to get up there and say whatever they want to say?
Yeah,
is there no censoring?
No, there is no censoring.
You don't say, okay, by the way, guys, we can't say this, that, or whatever.
No, because, when you go to a comedy show, the forum is open. I don't exactly know what every person is going to say. To put a chain or a leash on a person, to tell a person, look, try to stay away from this subject and that subject, that would be too Persian of me. No, for real. I mean, we can laugh, but this is the bitter story. It is the reality. It's dark comedy of our society. It's a
I don't know if I agree with that. That's just a Persian
Middle Eastern mostly.
If you're going on like network TV or radio or something, there are always some sort of guidelines.
But even in the private parties, I've been instructed to not to the see. But this is my open mic.
Yeah,
I've spoken to the owner, and the class of people that come there, they're mature adults. You know it, and I know it, that we talk about everything. Okay? We talk about everything. Don't deny it. I don't expect you to tell me what you think about and what we talk about, but we talk about everything from A to Z. So this is an open mic. It's in West Hollywood, the most open-minded part of the Los Angeles. And anybody who comes in there can expect to hear anything or everything. There is no limit. There is no censorship. I mean, there will be no fighting either, I hope. But it's the name says open mic. It's open for everything you say. Not to say that somebody is going to come and use, say 10 words and 8 of them are F words. Yeah. No, we will not allow that. But if
what do? What if they do that?
Well, we just tell them, thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a round of applause for this person who tried to attempt at doing stand-up comedy and failed miserably. Because that's comedy. You just got to call it as you see it.
Yeah.
So, because in a way it's to encourage people. Oh, we're doing a Middle Eastern dance now suddenly.
I got cold. I'm putting my shawl on.
I'm thinking like, wow. We're going delay. What's the...
We have to go dancing sometime, Eslam, because your dancing is really good.
Thank you very much. I accept that challenge, and I will not put my feet in the ice bucket and then attach the ob. I'd be honored, but
you don't have to put your feet in any ice buckets. You just
no.
dance.
Well, I'll dance. I'll just dance. So I remember when I had just come to this country. I'm not going off again because you asked the question.
But you are.
Everything you say triggers something in my mind. My mind, unfortunately, it's hyperactive.
It's not that you're hyperactive. It's also that I am very inspiring. I know.
Exactly. That's what it is. Yeah. Let's go with that. Stand back a little, Sally, because her nose is about to grow and hit you. For lying. No, just kidding. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Now you get out. Okay, so when you first came to this country,
I remember. You could have said you can pretty much say that I was in the losers club because I didn't speak English very much and I was in a club and you're a young kid, you want to pick up girls, you want to dance, you want to experience the American experience. This was the disco era back. Well, we Iranians used to call it disco, but which was DEESCO disco night. So I went to this disco and
were you wearing bell bottoms? I need to get a mental picture of what you look like.
No, I wore that white three-piece.
The John Travolta suit?
Yes.
You did? Really?
Yes.
No.
I did.
Wow.
I did. And I had, the shirt was open and I had a couple of medallions, Muhammad and Allah hanging
so
in a disco.
Your version of the John Travolta.
Yeah. It was the Iranian Gian Travolta.
Did you do his dance?
Of course. I imitate John Travolta.
Really?
Yeah, for real. I'll show it to you later. Much later. Nah, just kidding. So
get out.
No, after the interview. I can't do it right now. Taking the valuable time of the after we're done. If I have battery on my phone, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
So I decided to go and ask a girl how to dance. And
how to dance, or if she would dance?
Well, I wanted to see how to ask her to dance. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. Sorry. After 1 o'clock, I run out of English.
Okay.
Certain words stay in the background in the files, and I cannot restore them. So I decided to go and dance, and so I tried to put all of my English together, and I went and in Iran, the way we say it, میتونم ازتون تقاضای رقص کنم. Something like applying something. تقاضا کردن is to apply. I said, can I apply for a dance to you? And you know what she said?
What?
Sure. Go fill out the application. And I said, where?
Oh, no.
Go over there. Over there. I pointed at the bar. And I'm thinking, wow, she must be a high-class person. I didn't know she was blowing me off. So I went to the bar where she pointed me at. So I go like, can I get application? And it's so loud there. They can't hear you. He goes, what? And I said, application. He goes, you want that on the rocks or straight up? Because he couldn't hear what I was saying, and he was just going to give me some cockamamie drink. And I said, no, application for dancing. Get out of here. So he sent me towards the coat check area. So I'm standing there, and the same girl was flirting with security guy, this big African-American. Back then they were called black. Now they're African-American. So this Schwarzer security guard standing there, and she was flirting with him. Remember, I just wanted to go ask her to dance. Typical Iranian, like, hey, you talk to my girlfriend?
Oh my
and
God.
he grabbed me in my three-piece white suit, threw me out in the snow.
Oh my
I lived in
God.
Washington, D.C.
Oh no.
I vividly remember the club was called Paragon 2, and it was right near the office of Islamic Republic Embassy.
Oh my gosh.
So, how ironic. Islam gets thrown out of a club next to Iranian embassy. It was, these are the moments that build character in me. So
Yes.
it was not a happy story, but it was, I think, it's funny.
Well, it's hilarious that
Yes.
you called her your girlfriend.
Right, because she smiled at me automatically and said,
That meant
oh no,
you
she
were
wants to be
together.
with me. I mean, she has given up on all the men in the world just because you know, Americans have a good morning. That's it. She wants to be with me.
So is that what guys think?
Not guys, just the fresh off the boat guys.
Oh, okay, got you.
Fresh off the boat. Although I came with a plane, there were no boats. Oh, now you're doing it.
You did it.
The influence, your influence.
The German's contagious.
Thais, Farzan, wherever you are, we are thinking of you right now.
Well, Eslam, I really want to thank you for coming.
Is it over?
Yes.
No!
Here
No!
today.
No, just kidding.
It's better to always leave the guests wanting more than to be so bored that you want to leave.
First of all, if there are any guests, there should be cookies and teas. Where are they?
I offered him tea 3 times, not just
Yes.
once or twice, but 3 times, and I offered you.
Tea has to
You
steep.
said no to
You're going to
everything.
give me a cheap tea bag. No, that's not
It's not cheap
Persian.
today, it's Sedaf, and Sedaf everybody knows is good.
All right. Well, all joking aside, I would like to thank you, Masa, for your Masa Peel show, and I'd like to thank Sally for being partner in crime. No, for honestly, for giving this forum to me every time I desire. You never say no. So it has been a pleasure. I'm
It was
kidding.
a pleasure
I'm
to
getting
have you.
sort of emotional.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. But you know, it really is an honor and a pleasure to know you and your dad, and knowing that whenever I have something to say, there's a microphone to say it to. So your Mass Appeal audience and Javanan Radio audience can hear it. I hope whatever I say is constructive and no, not offensive.
Yeah.
No, it's only, as I said, you can't offend people. People choose to be offended. Right. So I say what's on my mind.
Yeah.
If you get offended, I really don't give a shiitake mushroom. Or in Farsi it'd be I don't give a shatalarab. So
What does that mean?
you know how it's just applying the word.
Okay.
It's like when you go, why don't you change your name? I said, my name Eslam means peace, and if you really don't like it, you can kiss my associate degree from Montgomery College, Rockville, Maryland.
Which, by the way, I saw the photo of, and it's amazing.
What?
Your Montgomery College photo.
Right. You saw him?
Yes, this is
Right,
a great
so-
picture. Anyway, so we look forward to having you on the show again soon.
Thank you very
And
much.
For those of you who didn't hear at the beginning, Eslam the comic, he has a open mic night every 3rd Thursday of the month in West Hollywood.
in West Hollywood, or as they call it, WeHo. That doesn't sound right. It's like there's no North Hollywood. It's like this is NoHo section. It's like really
We just
so
WeHo.
so everybody's pure here. No, and WeHo. Yeah, we have a lot of hoes here.
Oh boy!
So-
How do they get a hold of you, Eslam, if they want to come to this open mic? Do you have an email? Or
Yes,
what's the
my
website?
email is eslamthecomic@gmail.com, which is ESLAMTHECOMIC@gmail.com, or you can Facebook friend me on Facebook, Eslam Shams, ESLAMSHAMS.
Great.
Simple as that. I mean, you can follow me on Twitter. You can Eslam the Comic. You can just follow me.
Just follow you.
No, don't get too
out of the office.
Just don't get
We're
too.
just gonna follow you.
Just don't
actually.
follow me too close because I have to get a restraining order for it.
So don't stalk him.
Right.
And we want to thank Sally.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For joining us here, visiting from Germany.
Thank you.
And is there any words you want to say in German before we go, Eslam?
Dankeschön und auf Wiederhören.
Bitteschön und auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I don't have anything because I don't speak German.
No, you can speak. Just say you can use some Persian word. Mich tachte. It sounds German enough. Chakosh mich tachte.
How do you say thank you for listening?
Danke fürs Zuhören.
Danke fürs Zuhören.
Or vielen Dank fürs Zuhören.
Vielen Dank.
Vielen Dank fürs Zuhören.
Oh,
Sweet.
Okay.
it's so great
You're
that
so
you do
nice.
speak Farsi and English. Don't try German.
I speak Italian.
Do you?
Yeah, we'll speak it on Thursday. So thank you
great.
for joining us on the Mass Appeal Show on JAVANAN Radio. Thank you, Eslam the Comic. Thank you, Sally. And we'll be back on the air soon.
Thank you for the warning, Masa.